and welcome to AFRICUNIA television news updates, reaching from our studio here in the nation's commercial capital, Lagos, Nigeria. I'm Deborah. Many thanks for joining me. A news update today will begin from Libya, where many Tripoli inhabitants were disheartened on Wednesday following the confirmation of a prior government by the Eastern-based parliament. A new day started in Libya with yet a new political challenge, and on Tuesday, the House of Representatives confirmed the cabinet submitted by Prime Minister Fatai Bashagha. However, another government led by Prime Minister Abdelhamid Deborah still claims legitimacy. In Guinea, a group that arranged months of protest in Guinea between 2019 and 2020 on Tuesday threatened to resume demonstrations if the military stays in power until 2025, as suggested in a widely circulated document. The National Front for the Defense of the Constitution will uphold with determination any idea of a long transition, it said in a statement referring to a timetable circulation on social networks since the previous day, whose origin is unknown. This transition project provides for legislative election in November 2024 and presidential election in May 2025. And in Burkina Faso, Paul-Henri Sandaogo Damiba was ceremoniously sworn in as president on Wednesday following the adoption of a charter to restore elected government in 2025. Brief ceremonies to officialize this position was held before representatives of the army, political parties and trade unions and the diplomatic corps. A 71-member legislature and 25-member government led by a civilian prime minister will be set up to ensure the transition, as their members will also be barred from contesting the post-transition ballot. And now in Nigeria, on Wednesday sided with 140 countries to demand the immediate withdrawal of Russian troops from Ukraine. The United Nations General Assembly overwhelmingly adopted a resolution that demands Russia immediately withdraw from Ukraine in a powerful rebuke of Moscow's invasion by a vast majority of the world's nations. Also on Wednesday, the International Monetary Fund and World Bank Group said they will respond to Ukraine's request for urgent financing with about 5.2 billion naira cumulatively. About 35 countries, mainly African nations, abstained from voting, and they include Algeria, Angola, Armenia, Bangladesh, Bolivia, Burundi, Central African Republic, China, Congo, Cuba, El Salvador, Equatorial Guinea, India, Iran, Iraq, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Laos, Madagascar, Mali, Mongolia, Mozambique, Namibia, Nicaragua, Pakistan, Senegal, South Africa, South Sudan, Sri Lanka, Sudan, Tajikistan, Uganda, Tanzania, Vietnam, and Zimbabwe. However, 141 countries, including Nigeria, the United States, the United Kingdom, France, Germany, and Canada, condemned Russia. Meanwhile, the Federal Executive Council on Wednesday in Abuja approved $8.5 million, that is 3.5 billion naira, to facilitate the immediate evacuation of 5,000 Nigerians from Ukraine, Poland, Romania, Hungary, and Slovakia. The Minister of State for Foreign Affairs of Nigeria, Zabaru Dada, disclosed this to State House correspondents shortly after the Federal Executive Council meeting presided over by Vice President Yemi Oshibajo at the Council Chamber of the Presidential Villa. Dada, who spoke alongside the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster Management and Social Development, Sadiya Farouk, said the approval followed a joint memo presented by both ministries at the council meeting. He said the evacuees includes 940 for Romania, 150 for Slovakia, and 350 from Poland, who have registered to leave. And now we head to the foreign scene, where Russian troops were in the center of the Ukrainian port of Kherson on Thursday after a day of conflicting claims over whether Moscow had captured a major urban center for the first time in its 8th-day invasion. Russia Defense Ministry said it controlled Kherson on Wednesday, but an advisor to the Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky responded that Ukrainian forces continue to defend the Black Sea port of over 250 people. Russian forces have yet to overthrow the government in Kyiv, but thousands are reported to have died or been injured, and more than 1 million people have fled Ukraine. And moving on, Hong Kong's subway operator, bus and ferry company, and one of its biggest supermarket chains are cutting back services due to a worsening COVID-19 outbreak that has seen daily infections explode since early February. The surge in cases and mixed messaging from government officials have triggered an exodus of people from the global financial orb, where authorities are clinging to a dynamic zero coronavirus strategy that seeks to stamp out all outbreak. A rise of infected people, coupled with a drop in customers due to stringent social distancing measures, made it hard to maintain operations, it said in a statement late on Wednesday. And still on the foreign scene, Quad leaders, US President Joe Biden, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Australian Prime Minister Scott Morrison, and Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida held a virtual meeting on Thursday. Indian Foreign Ministry said in a statement, the meeting follows the September summit in Washington and they exchanged views and assessments about important developments in the Indo-Pacific. It was not clear if the Ukrainian crisis was discussed among other issues. Among the partners, only India has not condemned the invasion of Ukraine by Russia, the major arms supplier for the Indian military. And now on to the sports scene. Roman Abramovich has confirmed he's selling Chelsea Football Club with all net proceeds from the sale to be donated to victims of the war in Ukraine. Earlier this week, Labour MP Chris Brandt used parliamentary privilege to also reveal Abramovich is selling his UK home and another flat, telling the House of Commons the Russian billionaire is terrified of being sanctioned. He handed stewardship and care of Chelsea to the club foundation's trustees on Saturday in a move aimed to protect the Stamford Bridge club following Russia's invasion of Ukraine. And finally, Livingston climbed up to fourth in the Scottish Premiership after a late-run Edward's own goal handed the Lions a deserved victory over Dundee United. Edward knocked a Nick Delvin cross into his own net in the 83rd minute as the home side came from behind to take the 3 points. Liam Smith gave the visitor the lead after only 2 minutes before Scott Pittman leveled in the 23rd minute. And that's all from us on News Update today. Do ensure to follow all our social media platforms to stay connected and up to date with news and other programs. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, like and drop a comment for us on the comment section. Once again, I'm Deborah Ezeh. Bye for now.